потому что никто не смотрит очередной раз. Ну, я думаю, на нашей улице тоже будет праздник когда-то. Видосов вроде грузим много. Ну, в общем, для тех, кто задним числом, наверное, будет смотреть этот стрим. Ну, я играю пока RDR 2 в очередной раз. Решил со звуком в этот раз постримить, почему бы нет. В данный момент еще поставил качаться демку Medieval. Short-lived demo остроумно. Да, я свернул, а потом вспомнил, что когда сворачиваешь, он не показывает. Ну, то есть он перестает стримить. Поэтому, ну, в общем, вам придется мне поверить на слово. То есть качаю демку Medieval. Если не надоест играть, я и 12 гигабайт сегодня скачается быстро, то поиграю Medieval тоже, посмотрим, что это. Да, ну пока Red Dead. На днях еще слухи там появились, что Red Dead на PC выйдет очень вовремя. Все, что я не покупаю на PlayStation или у меня появляется на PlayStation, сразу выходит на PC. Да ладно, я не жадный, пусть играют. Блин, я, конечно, себя недооценил, потому что мне надо пойти покурить. Я буквально через 2 минуты буду опять. Все, я тут. Да, в общем, еще на днях что-то много информации про Last of Us 2, дату релиза там, в общем, объявили. Так что я думаю, что до выхода Last of Us 2 там стримчик, наверное, по всей игре, по Last of Us 1 пройдем эту гениальную игру еще раз. Почему бы нет? Ну и вторая часть выглядит многообещающе. Полюбе, в смысле, как один чувак в комментах написал, что типа я, в общем, буду водить осторожнее, чтобы дожить до февраля, чтобы поиграть в эту игру, потому что это как бы тоже смысл жизни. Отчасти, конечно, согласен с ним, потому что, ну, Last of Us 2, да, посмотрим. Я думаю, что жду, в общем, многого. Я думаю, что все ждут. Но пока всего этого нет, пока это в будущем. Самое ближайшее это через сколько? 4 дня Shadow Keep. Запуск Shadow Keep я уже предзагрузил на ПК, на один свой. На второй тоже надо, если кто-то из ребят придет. Ну. Да, ну пока что RDR, продолжим.
Who are you?
Fisher.
Hey.
Hello, chum.
Chum?
А что
Do
ты
you want an
ругаешься?
autograph or a photograph?
I'm sorry?
People often get nervous, but there's really no need to. I'm just a normal guy who, well, happens to be very famous.
Okay. Who
So,
are you?
Jeremy Gill,
Who?
the famous fisherman. I've written a lot of books. I'm in the newspaper all the time. Here's one from the New Hanover Gazette from a few years back. And
Чувак
this
какой-то
is
позер
a book I
таскать с
wrote.
собой
Huh? I wrote it.
заметки про себя из
Good for
газет.
you.
You
Нафига?
really don't know who I am?
Ты, типа,
Oh, well.
почему я должен знать?
Nice to meet you.
Вот
You
чел,
too.
который похож на
Sure you don't want a
этого, не
photo?
доктор Фил, а
No,
этот
right
другой,
now.
как его, из
You know,
сериал
mothers,
был.
they often offer
Как
me
доктор,
their
блин, не
daughters
Стрэнджа, а другой. Ну,
Photograph?
короче, чел этот британец, я не помню.
Now,
как его.
to marry. But I say no. I'm married to the fish.
Да мне как-то не нужен твой
So,
автограф.
you're
Автограф.
famous for fishing?
Very.
And that pays well?
Pretty well. What I mostly do is send fans stuffed fish.
Stuffed fish?
Yeah. Here, let me show you.
Типа
Come with me.
таксидермист, что ли?
And you're
Только
selling
с
these?
рыбой.
Yes. How many do you want? If you get 3, we
Фига
could
себе.
do a photograph. Together,
Oh,
like actual
wow.
friends.
Какая честь.
I'm fine. It's sort of ridiculous.
Listen, chum.
Вот он,
People love it.
Пока.
And I could sell even more fish if I add them. It helps them to know that out there, there's some man fighting with Neptune on a daily basis and winning.
Okay.
But I can't catch enough of them. And there's really good money in this.
Даже он мутит
Fish a little.
скульптуры
You
эти,
do?
как их, на
In
стену.
that case, send them to me.
Декоративную рыбу.
Of course, not if they're too rotten. Do you like that bass? I'd sell this for $50. I'd give
Нифига
you
ты.
15.
Send
Да.
you fish.
Ooh, my card and a map.
50
Maybe I
баксов.
shall.
Да ну нафиг,
Only
я
the
думал, это
decent
нормальный
ones.
квест
They have to be
какой-то.
at
Не
least
буду я
24
лазер
inches in
буду
length
тебя
and
мудил.
10 pounds in weight. No one wants to imagine Jeremy Gill catching a tiddler. There's no money in tiddlers.
So I hear.
Legendary Fish, нифига себе. Мне еще легендарку надо для него ловить. Нет, серьезно. Так, кто там у нас еще? Насчет этого я понял. Да, ну там. Так, Джон Марстон. Ну мне на самом деле так и так туда надо. Поэтому я думаю, что да. Насколько я далеко от этого места? Вопрос. Офигеть, ну конечно. Близко в этой игре не бывает. Я не знаю, или я полный нуб и не знаю, как это делать. Или действительно нельзя телепортироваться в этой игре, потому что, ну, это как бы тупо, потому что карта громадная, она, по-моему, больше, чем в GTA 5, но... То есть, телепортироваться нельзя, и это как-то тупо, потому что, блин, да мне все время жаль эту лошадь, я ее как будто насмерть загоняю, пока... То есть, в реальной жизни, наверное, бы она сдохла уже давно от такого пробега. Но... Продолжим. Да, я буду ствол держать на готове. Очень злит, когда кто-нибудь по дороге останавливает. И на самом деле они и убивают за него. То есть, вроде в сюжетных перестрелках я не чувствую себя слабым. А что произошло?
Oh, hey!
Это лошадь дохла?
Think you could help a lady out? My horse up and died on me, twisted my ankle something fierce. Think you could give me a ride?
Да надо было, блин, по-человечески обращаться с
Yeah,
животным,
sure.
скотина.
Hop on.
Oh,
Ладно,
thank you,
садись.
sir. Thank you. You know Emerald Ranch? Mind taking me there?
Блин, меня, по-моему, там разыскивают в Эмералд.
Glad I ran into you.
Ну ладно.
I raised that
Ну,
horse, you know.
обратно, блин.
Raised it.
Ну ты, не знаю. Как вообще ты Ой, блин.
Since it was just a foal.
Ладно.
Losing a horse is hard. Sorry to hear that.
Ничего не попишешь
Yeah,
уже.
That
Противоположный
horse did
конец
right by
странный.
me. Better than my husband, truth be told. That fool. Always complaining. But does he do something about it? Man barely lifts his hand to wave the flies away. Aside from to lift a drink,
Это
of
что за
course.
хрен? Куда ты толкаешь?
Marriage for me has been nothing but trouble.
Баран.
But Biscuit, he was a fine animal. Loyal, smart, brave.
Она так рассказывает,
Didn't
как
take
будто ей
no
вообще
guff,
по
not
большому
from
счету
no one.
похер.
Had one of them mountain boys pull a gun on me once.
Ну то, что он
I was
сдох.
riding up near the Dakota and had stopped by a nice warm patch. Must have dozed off, but I wake up and find some nasty piece of work pointing a rusty shotgun straight at me. Well, he gets wheezing on and I must have made some sort of noise because the next thing I know, Biscuit had nipped his ear clean off.
Нифига себе.
Kicked his hide too as he was
Там что
hollering
живой
away.
конь у тебя.
Didn't think a man could run so
Рассказывает,
fast.
что... Не, я думаю,
yeah?
что это надо
Yeah,
понять. Ну
had a
ладно,
good
рассказывает
laugh
то,
on that
что
one.
какой-то чувак там
I
что-то
tell
у
my
него красть
husband,
хотел,
what does
он
he
напасть
do?
на нее.
Should have
Ее
never
конь
gone over
отгрыз
there,
ему
honey,
ухо.
he says. Gee, thanks.
Хороший конь. Бисквит.
So, you live at Emerald Ranch then?
For the time being. I was looking for work. They was looking for some help with the gardens. If I waited any longer for my husband to put food on the table, I'd have died of starvation. I'll be moving on soon, though. Emerald Ranch, well, it's a strange place.
How so?
The owner's a mean bastard. Strange, too. Delights in bullying folk. There's a daughter, but she never leaves the house. You can see her in the window sometimes. When I asked about her, everybody told me to leave it alone. Found an old saloon there, all shut down now, but I went in to have a look, and there's bullet holes, old blood stains. Something definitely happened there, but I couldn't figure it. Just an uncomfortable feeling to the place. Either way, it's time I left.
Да,
Especially
походу
now
дела,
I
да,
lost
потому
that
что
poor
единственный раз,
horse.
который я был в этом
I'll collect
Emerald
my
Ranch,
belongings and
в
be
меня
on my
стреляли.
Back home?
I guess. I bet my husband's right where I left him. Bottle in hand.
Окей. Алканатно. Жиза.
Oh, we're getting close now.
Ну да, лучше поздно, чем никогда. Меня сдавался, так сказать. Да, в общем, опять-таки, может я нуб и не знаю, как это делается. Здесь вообще с контролем вначале у меня были проблемы. Ну, первый раз. То есть, ну,
Here we
по
go.
ходу здесь
This
нет
is great.
телепортации
This was
из
kind of
одного
you,
города.
mister.
Да уж,
Please,
too kind.
take this as my way of thanking
Что
you.
она мне дала? А, ништяк хотя бы стоил.
Appreciate
Silver
it.
Emblem Ring. Окей.
What a lousy day.
На, пока-пока. At least she showed some signs of appreciation.
Yeah.
Да. Посмотрим, что дальше. Но сюжет разворачивается на самом деле достаточно так медленно. Я не знаю, может потому что я сайд-квестов много играю. У меня такое ощущение складывается. То есть как-то не так быстро. Но с другой стороны, это же Rockstar, у них в принципе обычно так. GTA 5 тоже не сразу так. Сайд-квесты, там отдельные какие-то мини там игры всякие. Покер я тут люблю играть. Ну, наверное, кто смотрел другие части, уже заметил, что я там играю. В общем, до Shadow Keep осталось 3 дня. 3-4 дня, короче. Буду играть на PlayStation, буду играть на PC, буду стримить оттуда и оттуда. Не знаю, камеру врубать это слишком сложно для меня сделать. Почему? Потому что, ну, из-за отсутствия, во-первых, нормальной камеры. Я, конечно, могу купить вебку, это не проблема. Есть ли в этом смысл? Главное транслировать голос. Да и пока никто что-то, я не вижу особо заинтересованности в этом канале, хотя мы грузим много контента. Не, мне пофиг, я все равно буду грузить дальше. То есть и геймплей всякие и прочие другие, просто так, почему бы нет. Ну есть один проект, там кино перевели на английский язык, в общем, одно местное кино. Его выложено, наверное, направлением, там еще есть многие вещи. Ну, короче, если кто-то будет смотреть, отлично. Если нет, то окей, тоже отлично. Да, в общем, самое ближайшее Shadow Keep буду стримить без камеры, скорее всего, и на PC, и на PlayStation. Там 1 октября, играть буду много. Shadow Keep, наверное, будет только Destiny долгое время. Ну, как минимум до 25 октября точно, когда выйдет Medieval. Но я не уверен, что я куплю сразу Medieval, может быть не сразу. Ну, почему? Потому что опять-таки Destiny stole my sex life, как был один клан такой в Destiny 1. А что там с ним? Что за канитель? Что там? Кому это? Тебе помочь? Это же кореш. Да, взаимно. Ты что, серьезно? Ты забыл меня? Как ты? Ну ладно. Раз ты забыл свое имя, то...
Sure.
Лишь бы его успокоить.
As friends. I knew it. There's a big crazy fella with a gun, and I'm a little crazy fella. Can't afford a gun no more. Stick with him, Jimmy, I said. And then I said,
okay, dude, if you want money,
Jimmy,
just say,
Mickey.
I'll give you a couple of bucks.
The fella I was talking to in my head, even he didn't want to talk to me no more. I'll see you around.
Okay,
he real confused.
Didn't ask for money, okay, that's your call. Yeah, I would give some money to you, dude, but whatever, as you wish.
Yep.
Да. Что здесь? Ну это же этот. Ну тебя нафиг, не надо идти посреди дороги, чтобы тебя не убили. Так, здесь чел, вот этот писатель, я для него уже сделал целый квест, причем... Да, блин, отойдите, просто с пути. Ой, блин. Это случайность. Так, а где этот писатель? Я не могу до сих пор говорить про него с барменом. Что-то не то, блин. Я хочу этот квест получить награду как-нибудь за него, потому что он был сложный. Не по исполнению, а по расстоянию. Ладно, похуй. Джон Марстон. Вот он стоит, блин. Обалдуй.
So, feeling better? How's the scar?
I heal pretty fast.
Lucky you. So you just lazing about, or you got any leads?
I got something. You see them?
Sure. Well, you see yourself as a shepherd now?
Вряд ли.
Maybe. Come on.
Что он
Well, where
сказал?
exactly are we going?
Ты гонишь.
Collect something. Help us get some sheep.
You know, that attempt to seem all enigmatic and interesting, that might work for Dutch, but for you, it just makes you look stupid.
Come along. You'll see. That train job was a start, but we need more money. Till we can get back to Blackwater and collect.
И что,
I'm here to
овец
tell you,
будешь
we try to
разводить?
collect that money anytime soon, it'll come with a noose.
I was worried you'd say that. Dutch says that we...
Dutch says a lot. That's his gift. Saying things.
Oh, yeah? What do you mean by that?
I was a prize pony once. Now I'm a workhorse. Listen, Dutch is... But, well, you was at that thing in Blackwater. We already seen Pinkertons here. New century's coming. This life, this way, well, we're the last, I reckon. And we ain't long for it.
Чувак,
And
когда ты
that's the way
свалишь.
it goes, I guess.
For me, yes.
All right.
So where are we going?
Just need to pick up something. There's a hitching post over there. Tether the horse and I'll meet you across the street.
I already don't like how this is going.
Так, что он собирается делать?
Gun store?
Yep. Can you, head in, pick up a sniper rifle? I'll explain later.
То есть я должен.
Don't you wear yourself out now.
Hello. How can I help you today?
Looking for a rifle? Something with a sight on it.
Yeah, shouldn't be a problem.
Right.
If you want to see what we've got, it's all in the catalog here.
$0. Как это 0? Не понял. Чё такие добрые? Так, ну это уже не снайперка нифига. Carcano rifle. Value and power combined. Я не понимаю, вот это за 0. Ну у нее fire rate низкий, да, я так понимаю. Все остальные статы. Не, revolve тоже ниже. И range. Damage больше. Luxurious sound of deafening joy. Да нифига реклама. Так, а это что, закрыто? This item is locked. Окей. Странно, конечно. Ну ладно, если это стоит $0. Так, components, barrel. Оба, я могу типа кастомизировать, нифига себе. Improved rifling. Окей, я потрачу немного бабищ на это. Ну она же мне останется потом, правильно? Нифига себе. Short scope, long scope. Да, блин, давай short scope. Ну и medium scope у меня стоял там, я даже не знаю. Окей. Остальное все типа... такая тема, да, давай, будем стильными. Locked and loaded. Интересно, за что дают? Это триумф. Нифига здесь кастомизация. Сайт. Этот цвет, типа. Да, metals. Leather. Окей. Wrap есть уже. Ammunition. Оба. Нифига, у пуль свои статы, типа. High velocity. Да, возьму такие. Поехали. Блин, я потратил $40 только что. Ну да ладно. Может она мне понадобится еще. Meet up with God.
Good?
Sure.
Let's go.
Он так и не скажет, да, куда мы? Ладно. Блин, ты можешь просто сесть на лошадь?
Why couldn't you have done that?
Done what?
Bought that gun.
I had a run-in with that fella earlier. We ain't on the best of terms.
You had a run-in. I've had a run-in with half that town.
Calm down. It's done now, ain't it?
Why you
Надо
being
салат
so cagey
похвалить,
about
ну
all
ладно.
this? Always playing some goddamn game.
Me? I ain't the one taking Jack on fishing trips.
No, you ain't. If you say the boy ain't yours, what's the difference? You probably only run off again.
А,
Why are you
он
so
типа за
interested in
это
my life?
обиделся, за то, что я его
Ain't you
сына
got one of your own?
водил на
Just do
рыбалку.
one thing or
Тогда
another.
жените
Not
скажи,
be
чтобы
two
она не
people at once. That's all I'm
задвинула
saying.
меня
It ain't
своими
that
просьбами.
simple. You know that as well as anyone. Same as with you and that girl. What was her name? Mary?
That was different.
No, it ain't. Just the same.
Anyway, for the love of God, will you tell me what you got me doing here before I turn around and hit the breeze?
There's a herd of sheep coming down to auction from Emerald Ranch. Folk in town were saying the owner's trying to stamp out every farm from here to Annsburg.
Yeah, I know that place.
И что мы должны завалить этого умора и забрать его овец. Вот так. Ну, ладно.
Whoa! Let's head up to the ridge up there. Get a proper view. So I'm thinking that the herd will make it to auction all right, but a couple of new ranch hands will be collecting on the sale. Doubt the town will care to notice too much.
Why we need this rifle you couldn't buy yourself?
Reckon we shouldn't get too close. At least not till we know what we're dealing with. Let's see what we can see from up here.
И что, замочить какого-то фермера надо? Ну да капец.
Okay, I think that's them over there.
So what now?
Put a shot in near them. I reckon they'll hightail it. They're only ranch hands. Just watch the shit.
Не нужно мне задать.
Looks like one of them don't scare too easy.
Put another shot in close. He'll get the message.
Блин, а я что, вижу его, что ли? А, это тот, который там остался. Капец, а как приближать-то?
That ought to do it.
Блин, овцы тоже разбежались. Ну нифига.
All right, let's go round them up. Let's go get the strays.
You ever work on a ranch, Marston?
No? You?
Oh, Dave.
Так. Блин.
Here or there, but not much.
Мне надо Health Core восстановить.
Those
Плохие
cowboys I
немножко
know
там. Ну, вот
are dumb as
посмотрим.
trees.
Okay.
How hard could it be?
I guess we'll soon find out. Let's get these things. Bring them back to the yards.
Так, мне надо проверить там, что с Медиевал. Я на секунду прервусь. Ну там капец там. 1/20, я не знаю. Может мне кабель подружить, я не знаю. Так, и что? Return the separated sheep to the herd. Окей.
Slow it down.
Shouts, наверное, да? Я не знаю. А он может сам это сделать. баранье.
Easy. Whoa.
Nice. Барановые. У меня один там еще есть. Да, ну мне пофиг, на самом деле, да, я только покормлю. Я хочу покормить коня. Так, ну и можно погладить еще. Да, зашибись.
All right, I think we got them all.
И что?
Let's head for town.
You know what? Marston, why don't you leave the sheep to me? You ride Shank, keep watch for any trouble.
А вот зачем он пришел к такому выводу?
Oh, round up the stragglers.
You just watch out for wolves.
So, what were you talking about before?
It'll be quicker this way, trust me. This ain't the right time for you to be learning how to herd.
All right, whatever you say. I'm done arguing. Yeah.
Как-то они бегут, блин, не так.
That's it.
Блин, баран застрял на. Не туда, не туда.
Quickest route back to Valentine is right around that mountain.
Okay. Like I said, I'll handle this.
Whoa. Ha.
Барановые. Не туда. Блин, дверь, что ли? Сейчас я посмотрю. Да нет, показалось. Так, чё, поехали. Капец. Короче, симулятор овцепаса, да, еще плюс ко всему.
That's more like it.
Блин, не в ту сторону. Погодь. Куда этот баран бежит? Ладно, хоть сюда, не пришлось туда гнать.
Close her up, boys.
There you go.
Ничего. Бабушка нам добила.
Fine sheep.
They're okay.
Well, you seen better around here?
I've seen ones with less ambiguity about their provenance.
What you trying to say?
I'm trying to say, you give me 25% kickback, and I won't say nothing to nobody.
Everything all right here?
Excuse me?
А что если я
I'll
этого
excuse
грохну?
you for 25%.
Do you want me to put another hole in your head?
Да.
Folks swing for
Ты что-то
rustling
попутал.
livestock. 25%.
15,
20.
18.
Done.
Ублюдок, я смотрю.
Calm yourself, friend. Just think of it as I'm buying your sins.
You're buying. But we're paying.
Go on now.
Ну ничего, пусть подавится.
Come back after the auction. You'll get your money.
Ублюдок.
Dutch is waiting for us at the saloon.
He is?
Ладно.
Yeah.
Return to separate.
I thought we was doing the robbing here.
Вот.
Still good money.
Что-то не то там.
Thanks for all the help with this. Can't herd, can't swim.
Give it a rest, will ya? We ain't kids no more.
No, never really was.
Oh,
Dutch. Или someone, okay. Чувак, не толкайся.
whoa. Come on, sunshine. I'll buy you a whiskey. Rest up. Are you coming then?
Not everything, but in the end,
After you,
I don't
sir.
believe in absolutes, just shades of gray. Compromises.
Compromise it. Well, I have never been a man for...
Gentlemen,
Dutch, Leopold.
Where have you been?
Working. Marston's thing.
Good. And?
We're just waiting to get some pay on a few sheep.
Leopold, my good friend, as long as you're here, why don't you and John go make sure there ain't no funny business?
Of course. Gentlemen?
Drink?
Sure.
Nothing
Yeah, I
like
would
talking
drink
to old Strauss to make you
here
want to
too,
blow your
if I
own
had
brains
something to
out.
drink.
I should have left him where I found him all those
I
years
need some
ago.
whiskey.
Bookish
Well,
little
next one.
Austrian, fresh off the boat, his eyes out on stalks.
Well, I guess the Dutch Vanderlyn Finishing School has some strange graduates.
That it does. To your good health.
Thank you.
Vanderland! Get out here!
Hold
Get
on.
out
What
here
the
now! Vanderland! You don't know me, but you keep robbing me! My name is Leviticus Cornwall. I am not a man to be messed with by the likes of you! Get out here before
Oh,
I have
wow,
these
they
men
captured me.
killed!
Okay.
What do you think?
Get out here,
Well,
you depraved piece of trash!
You start spinning the yarn. When I think the moment's right, I'll make a
I
move.
got where I am by letting
Why
scum
not?
like you rob from me! Vanderlyn, you're done! Now get out here now! Deal with this nonsense.
Please, gentlemen, this is a terrible mistake. This is a case of mistaken identity. What is worse than admonishing a man for the sins of another who wants to be the Messiah? Not me, nor do I want to be.
More coming in! It's all right,
I didn't start that.
Give it up! You're outnumbered!
take out the fucking gun.
Push up! Stay with me! They are gonna get him now! I'll kill you, you bastard! Look around you! Get shot, you fools! Ah! Let's go! Come on!
Where are you going? That's right at them!
We don't run, Mr. Strauss!
Good God!
Strauss is down! Arthur, cover us! John, we'll push the wagon! Arthur, shoot someone! I'm trying! Get behind the wagon as we push, Arthur! You can use it as cover! Ah!
What did I do?
What are we doing?
Get down here! Ah!
Some fucking help, please. Fast.
We are just gonna walk out of here! Shut up! You can talk. We all heard you whine about a little nick from the wolf. Would you shut up and kill these men? No! Now, pull the brains out! Why don't you run now while you still can?
This motherfucker got to
This is madness!
You're on the front line, man! Mr. Strauss?
This motherfucker should have been like, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you.
Bring that! That's our horses over there! Come on, grab Strauss!
What the fuck?
Arthur, we leave no man behind! Go get Strauss!
What the... Oh, shit, I should have... Блядь, я не понял, что надо этого дебила взять. А почему я должен это делать, бля? Возьми сам, да, если ты там, бля. Мудак. И что, с какого места теперь?
That's our horses over there! Come on, grab Strauss!
Офигеть, я должен тащить эту мразь, да? Только вот я здесь всю работу выполняю вообще в этой тусе.
Now's our chance, come on! Put Strauss on the back of John's horse, and let's get out of here!
Ну?
You make sure nobody's following us. We'll get back to camp. We're gonna gather the troops and get them to start packing up. Ugh. Sure. We can't stick around after this. Let's go! Yeah! All right. I better get out of here.
Fucking nice. Escape from down. Oh, come on, come on.
Now, hey, good. Yeah.
Wanted better. The other dude started to shoot, not us to start. Oh no! Oh! Escape the law. far enough.
Yep.
Slow up now.
Come on. Okay. Oh, nice. I'm not too far. What the hell is this? Oh shit. Bounty. 60 bucks. Okay, Dutch. So Dutch. Посмотрим, что долбоёбик у нас. Сделай то, сделай это. Я походу за всех всю работу буду делать.
Hello, Arthur. What's that horse doing in here?
We keep heading east. Is that the plan?
For now.
And when do we stop? When we reach Paris?
Oh, that'd be nice. Join the commune. We stop when we find someplace sensible.
So, we moving?
Yeah.
We turned into a bunch of killers. I mean it. We ain't even got the delusion of being anything but a bunch of killers.
We are just trying to survive, Hosea. We don't have a choice. This'll end soon.
Damn right it will.
Constipated as usual. Micah told me of a place we can lie low. Look here. Dewberry Creek, he said.
Okay.
Maybe you and Charles can go take a look, clear off anyone you find before the whole lot of us move in looking so conspicuous.
And how we gonna do that?
I don't know. Start dancing?
Looks like I turned into the goddamn errand boy.
You have turned into my son. You worry because I worry. We are just the same.
Hey, Charles, come on. I need you for something.
Sure, this can wait.
For some reason, I have a feeling that this guy calling Arthur, his son will betray him at one point. I don't know why I have this feeling. Поехали.
So,
Right to
are we riding
Dewberry Creek. Alright. А блин, я же только что кормил его. А ну, я проигнорил в этот раз. Сколько можно нажать?
So where are we going? Find a new spot to camp. We're packing up and moving on.
Again?
Чувак, блин, куда ты нахер вообще гонишь? Какие же они бараны, а NPC здесь?
That didn't sound good.
Killed a lot of law. Killed a lot of Cornwall's men. They must know where we are by now.
So, we're heading south?
Yeah. Area called Dewberry Creek. Dutch wants us to give it a look. Make sure it's clear and a good place to lie low for a while.
I've only known him a few months, but the way he talks, I never thought I'd see him wanting to head south.
Right. And I know by now, there ain't no lying low.
There's too many of us for that.
And there ain't no way Dutch is gonna just hide away in a cave somewhere. Goes against everything he stands for. That'd be admitting we're nothing more than low-down criminals.
Which we are.
You don't have to tell me.
So where does it end?
Where does what end?
Moving, the running.
Dutch don't see it as running.
Call it what you want.
I don't know. Before, put enough time and distance between you and the problem, eventually it went away. This is a big country. But now, with these Pinkertons, better paid bounty hunters. I ain't so sure. Maybe the price on our heads got too big.
Yeah, they've certainly got money behind them.
They've got Cornwall's money behind them for one.
У них у Пинкертонов типа Энкайда Корнволл.
I think that must be it up ahead. The old dried up creek.
Seems very open.
Yeah, it does. Ain't sure to be the best in the rain, neither. Well, let's take a look around. Yeah.
What the fuck? There's a corpse.
I see something over there. You see it? Something on the ground there.
He's been shot. Looks like trouble got here before us.
Investigate the body. Okay. How the hell should I do that?
There's a camp just up ahead.
Sure. Let's get ready for business. All right, Charles, let's go take a look. Look, here it is. A few tents, but the place looks empty.
Let's have a look around and make sure.
Take. Okay, I'll take it.
Where is everybody?
Maybe they heard us coming. Be careful.
I'm being careful.
What the fuck?
Someone's been here.
Sure.
Someone's still here.
There ain't no one here now.
It's okay. It's okay. You come out of there. You okay?
Она думает, видимо, что мы замочили чела. А может и не думает. Не, наверное, если бы так думал, уже бы.
He said, are you okay?
Sprechen Sie Deutsch? German?
No. Now go on, get out of here. Go, we need the land, go. Get the hell out of
They
here.
took our father.
Who did?
Men last night.
Where? Where did they take him?
Ain't no business of ours. I don't even speak their language.
You ain't as tough and dense as all that. Come on, Arthur.
А, да, быть человеком.
The girl was pointing this way. Let's see if we can pick up a trail.
Так, это все отлично. А мне надо покурить.
There. Tracks.
Come on.
I don't see nothing.
Hoof marks. This way. What's going on with you?
What do you mean?
You were just going to send that woman and her children on their way?
We're wanted.
Я бы не стал. Так, я пойду курить. Change this wall.
Okay, guys, so earlier we talked about the moon, Shadow Keep, to me was that the overall range that hand cannons have now is not going to change. It's not going to be a range nerve within its effective range. So say you have a hand cannon that starts to experience damage fall off at 34 meters. Everything at 34 meters and down is unchanged. That hand cannon, even in Shadowkeep Sandbox, will still have a range that reaches out at full damage to 34 meters. Where it changes from now to Shadowkeep is past 34 meters, the weapons are noticeably less accurate and also receives much steeper damage fall off. Meaning past 34 meters, instead of you having this linear slope of damage fall off, it's just immediate. And from what was explained to me, it sounds like in those mid-ranges where we get into like stupid hand cannon range, like at 40 meters or so, instead of you hitting like 40 per crit or 30 something per crit, your shot will just not register, despite your reticle maybe being on point. Now the reason why Bungie is doing this is because there's a lot of people that main hand cannons in ranges that those weapons were not designed for. Bungie wants to keep hand cannons pretty much at that 35 meter and below range. Now the issue with something like max range hand cannons, especially when you combine it with something like rangefinder, was that it was able to kind of fight off that damage fall off and still remain sticky and consistent past those points of intended ranges. Now it's not to say things like rangefinder and max range hand cannons aren't still going to be important. They still tack on a few more meters, which is nice, but again, past that cutoff point, hand cannons are pretty much going to be ineffective. So guys, those are your hand cannon changes going into Shadowkeep. I still don't know what hand cannon you would want, right? Like originally when I first saw these sandbox changes inside of the TWAB, I thought, okay, this is like year 3 of Destiny 1. We're going to want a max range hand cannon with rangefinder, everything just loaded out so that this hand cannon can still perform in that 30 meter range. But now after seeing these changes in action, it really makes me wonder if you should just roll with something more lethal on your hand cannon. Yes, you'll have a few meters less than what a max range hand cannon with rangefinder can give you, but you got to compare the pros and cons there. Do you want an extra 3 meters or do you want a hand cannon that can 2-tap, right? And obviously there's a sweet spot for both of those things, and hopefully once we sink our teeth in this new sandbox, we'll figure that out quickly. Fellas and ladies, thank you all for coming and watching. By the way, I am going to let some of this mission play out. This was the mission I forgot to...
Блин, посмотрел новый видос по Destiny 2, короче. В общем, хэндкэннонов рейндж понерфили до 34 метров. То есть максимум рейндж на хэндкэнноне это 34 метра. Печалька. Наверное, уже не нужно будет рейнджфайндер и ничего такого, рикошетки. Там рикошетки же тоже нет. Поэтому... Я надеюсь, хэндкэнноны не станут полным мусором. Но Bungie по-другому не может. Чтобы что-то сделать хорошим, надо что-то другое нерфнуть. Не сделать сильнее это, а нерфнуть что-то другое. Супер. Если это сарказм, очевидно. Нифига не супер. Ладно, посмотрим, не будем гадать. Shadowkeep хорошо выглядит. Я посмотрел там геймплей. Shadowkeep выглядит круто. И это мы еще ничего не видим, но я уже вдохновлен достаточно. Ну, посмотрим.
They picked the wrong man there.
We should have moved right then, if you asked me. Bastards told me they'd killed Mac. Said it right in front of Jack.
Think this is the right way? Give me a second.
Окей, он следопытно уже индеец. А это как бы не расизм. Isn't that racial profiling? Like he's Indian, that's why he knows where to go and such like. Okay.
That kid, it's gonna be tough for him.
Yeah, but he has more folk looking out for him than most of the rest of us had growing up.
John said he was going back to the auction yard to collect the money for those sheep.
He'd be a damn idiot going anywhere near that town right now.
He reckoned he'd be able to slip in and out.
Oh, well. If it's John's idea, it must be a good one.
What is it with you and him?
He disappeared on us for a while. When Jack was real young. A long while. Year.
Hold up. Let me check this.
Куда он стрелял?
They carry on along this trail. Are you still trying to get out of this?
Anyway, what was you talking about?
He did.
And we was family, you know? I guess I still ain't fully forgiven him for that. Yep.
There's a camp up ahead.
Be careful.
Whoa. Seems deserted. Let's take a look.
Yeah. Slow. So where is this guy?
I don't know. But you know something? This is a better camp spot than back there. Much easier to defend.
Maybe.
There he is.
Where?
Quick. Cut him free and let's get out of here. You got your knife there?
Vorsicht, Vorsicht! Das ist eine Falle vor!
Take cover!
No, of course.
I see 3 coming this way.
Oh,
What the hell do you think you're doing?
but I don't see him.
What are we doing? This ain't even our goddamn fight!
Good night.
Shoot him and load him, boys!
And show yourself.
Doesn't look like it. Look out! Riders coming in!
You're dead!
Oh, wow.
That's how you want to do it? You shouldn't have come on.
You'll never get out alive! Who do you think?
Let's making a run for it. Take him down.
Well, that's them dealt with. You get him untied, and I'll see what they've left behind for us.
Hier drüben! Bitte, lassen Sie mich gehen!
It's okay. Getting you out of here.
Vielen Dank für Ihre Hilfe.
Yeah, okay. Here, you wait there a second. Charles, go find Dutch. Get the caravan to divert here. This spot should work for us.
I agree.
Return the settler to his family. Alright. Can I take something? No. Alright. Okay, I'll feed you.
Right. Come on. I'll take you back to your family.
Vielen Dank für Ihre Hilfe. Also soll ich mitkommen?
Yeah.
Это
There
что
we
за
go.
конь? Седжи. Блин. Ладно, блин, да я хочу его отпустить, а то он же сдохнет. Ну ладно, может он сам разберется. Надеюсь. Блин, сколько ты жрешь, чувак? Я только что тебя кормил.
Wo bringen Sie mich hin?
What the hell did you do to those fellas?
Wie bitte?
Those men back there, why did they take you?
Geld. Money. Meiner Familie gehört eine Goldmine. Sie wollen Lösegeld erpressen.
How did someone even come up with them words?
Sie bringen mich zu meiner Familie? Vielen Dank. Wie haben Sie sie gefunden?
Look, I'm sorry, friend. I can barely speak English. Yeah.
Скромный мало. То есть я только сейчас догнал. Получается, в Валентайн мы уже не вернемся. Но эта миссия, которую чувак мне сказал найти стрелков, она так и зависла. Ну потому что там должен был в баре появиться, в салоне появиться, короче, этот чел опять, а нифига там не произошло.
Dem Herrgott sei Dank.
Да, давай.
Schatz! Ach.
Andreas, ich hab gedacht, du seist tot.
Beinahe wär's so gewesen. Meine Lieblinge, meine Herz allerliebsten. Oh, wie wunderbar. Oh.
Sie sind ein großer Mann.
Wunderbar.
Ein großer Mann.
Ja, wirklich.
Es ist ein Segen, dass wir Sie getroffen haben.
Well, now get out of here. This place ain't safe. Get out of here!
Ja, ja, alles klar.
Vamos!
Ich hab was für Sie. Einen Moment. Dankeschön. Thank you. Vielen Dank, herzlichen Dank.
Нифига себе, золото он дал.
Guess it was a pleasure.
Круто. Слиток и золото. Нифига себе. Кому ты машешь, придурок, они не смотрят на тебя.
Oh, this place. Oh, it'll be perfect for us. Hello, Arthur.
Dutch.
Miss Grimshaw, Mr. Pearson, put everyone to work. Make this place a home. Well, I don't know where the hell we are, but we are going to make the best of it.
Там же, блин, говорилось, что chapter 4 должен быть, чтобы я мог тот квест взять. Просто, блин, как я его теперь возьму, если меня разыскивают в Валентайн? Ну да ладно. Блин, я давно не сохранял хорошо, я вспомнил. To greener pastures. Окей. Блин, почему я не могу опять сохранить? Come on. Я же пока еще не в миссии никакой, правильно? Вот, теперь можно. Здесь очень часто надо сохранять. Блин, я так давно синглплеер игры не играю, что для меня это даже как-то странно, да, что надо сохранять. Хотя на самом деле я всегда по жизни 500 тысяч раз сохраняю везде. Так, мне надо проверить Medieval. Блин, ну Medieval вообще не грузится, я не знаю. Вообще никак не грузится. Медленно очень. И нет, конечно, говно, но... Я думаю, будет быстрее. Не знаю, может кабель... Да не, я, наверное, забью. Завтра, наверное, простримлю уже Medieval. Там. Так.
Morning to you, Arthur.
So you gonna do the right thing by Abigail?
Oh, don't you start too.
Ain't fair on her or the boy. How
Теперь капец, теперь они вообще на другой стороне страны. Офигеть. Ладно. Но зато город вот этот близко теперь. Сент-Денис. Черт, на меня баунси там 50 баксов. Ладно. Мне нужен этот postal сервис, чтобы заплатить. Вот он. Ну как раз по дороге сюда есть. А, и здесь баунси. Здесь вообще 300 баксов. Капец. Ладно. Не, ну 50 я бы заплатил, чтобы... Просто до туда еще дойти надо. Капец, а здесь 300. Как бы. Ладно, разберемся.
are you today, Arthur?
How you doing, old friend? Fine. It's funny, us ending up down here. My daddy died in the field in Pennsylvania, fighting this lot. I ever tell you that? Many times. I see I'm boring you, Arthur.
Worrying me. We lost men back there.
We have lofty goals, Arthur. We're trying to reform society to a kinder, truer, better way. Now,
by robbing people.
There's gonna be casualties.
We're thieves. In a world that don't want us no more.
We are dreamers in an ever duller world of facts. Now, I'll give you that, but come on. We got the day. It's nice out. Old Hosea says that there's a creek around here. I reckon it's full of fish.
I'll have the steak, Pearson.
It'll be ready when it's ready.
Hey, old girl, come on down here. Why don't you show us this creek you've been pissing in?
Hey, you don't look too rosy, old friend. I thought this warmer weather would...
My days are looking good long over Dutch.
Always dream crushing and bubble bursting, you. Come on, Hosea. Let's go fishing.
All right, gentlemen. Let me show you how it's done.
Why don't we just fish here? There's a whole lake of them.
Because I need to get out for a bit. Me and the old guard. Before any of them back there, oh, there was us.
The curious couple and their unruly son.
It feels good here. You did well finding that spot, Arthur.
More Charles than me.
It's like I can breathe again, thick and soupy as this air is. Might even do your whistling pipes some good, Hosea.
I was once in this country with Bessie. Ah, feels like a lifetime ago.
It was a lifetime ago. But what a life we have lived. How well we have fought. Especially both of you. I hope so. Now, when things are desperate, we have to stick with the plan. Make enough money, then find somewhere where nobody will find
Блин, я
us.
даже не знаю, у меня будет микрофон, этот наушник, мне нужно наверное, особенно учитывая то, что я ничего особо не рассказываю. Да. Я думаю, что если вдруг кто-то появится на стриме, то я врублю, а пока я отключил звук. Но вдруг, если скачается Medieval, то я врублю обратно. А так пока что без мика.
After Valentine, I want everyone on best behavior here. No trouble. But start turning over the soil and the rocks. See what turns up.
Dutch, we've got to be discreet.
Imagine what a slew of rich simpletons there must be down here. Oh, this is perfect for you, Hosea. You'll be able to play them like a fiddle.
Nothing would give me greater pleasure, but...
No buts. Not today. We fish and we enjoy the day. Looks like law up ahead. Play it cool.
Hello, gentlemen.
Well, look what the cat drug in.
I seem to have gotten myself in a spot of bother.
Quiet back there.
Let's see if we can't sort this out. How are you, boys?
Fine.
This is quite some country you have here.
We like it well enough.
Hoagie McIntosh, at your service.
Lee Gray. This is my deputy Archibald McGregor.
It's good to meet you.
You a Scot?
Partly. The best part.
Of course.
Now, tell me, sir, what did the silly, fancy fop back there do? Nothing too terrible, I trust.
He was accused of running a gold mining investment scam.
Oh, no. I'm sure he wasn't. He is a magician. I know him. He's a fool, but he is not a bad fellow. Now, can we just...
I wouldn't do that if I were you.
Shit! The Anderson boys! I can't have more scandal!
Well, allow us to help, my friend. Arthur!
Chase wanted man.
And take Archibald with you.
Just what I signed up for. Come on, big guy.
Perhaps we can discuss the foolish magician.
Stay with that train. Don't let them get away. And do not shoot them, you hear me? Come on, hurry!
All right.
Come on, we're losing them.
Will you relax? We're not losing them.
Faster, come on. What's your name, sir?
Arthur Callahan.
Faster, Mr. Callahan, please. My neck is on the line here.
I get it. I'm doing my best.
Somebody pull me up!
Looks like the son of a bitch is gonna make it. You sure I can't just shoot him?
No. Did I not say that?
You said plenty.
What are you waiting for? I'm right here! Ooh, that must have hurt. Leave him. Stay with that train. The train is slowing down to go through the station. Now's our chance. Get to the side of the train.
Yeah.
See the flat carriage? Head for that. Get us as close as you can. You think you can jump on there?
Me? Why me?
Because you ride like my grandmother.
You are something else.
Watch out, he's throwing bombs.
Tough bastard. I didn't do nothing. That's enough. That's enough. Damn it.
Go, get after them.
Stop. You're only making it worse.
Release us then, lawman. Come here.
We need to bother.
Let me go.
Can't do that.
Decent jib? Come on.
Is everything all right in there?
Well, I don't think he's dead. I think I won the fight. Just about.
Bring him out here.
Deputy?
Sounded like quite a commotion. Is that him?
I sincerely hope so.
Old Anders Anderson.
So what now?
Take him in, come on. A fine job, well done. And a pat on the back for me for stopping the train. There you go. You are a natural. All right, let's take him in. Follow me.
What about the others?
Oh, we'll round them up. Anders back there is the brains of the operation, and that's really saying something.
You're the boss.
That was mighty impressive, sir. I have to admit. I'd hazard a guess you've served the law yourself at some point.
Well, I wouldn't exactly say that.
Are you familiar with the area here?
No, not really.
On your right here, these tobacco fields? This is part of Caliga Hall, big estate belonging to the Gray family.
Looks bone dry.
Yes, we are in dire need of some rain round here, let me tell you. The Grays have lived in Caliga Hall for generations. Fine people. My family's been working for them for years. Sheriff Gray's the one I know best, of course, but they own half the businesses in town.
Which town?
Rhodes, sir. You don't know it? Where we're headed right now. Ain't what it was before the war. Oh, dear, you are green, aren't you? Let's go, then.
Something stung you, huh?
Hey,
Come
where
on,
are you going?
get clear.
Easy. Come on, let's get out of here. Ha! We're gonna bear left here. Easy. Here we are. Welcome to Rhodes. Up there on your left is the Rhodes Parlor House. Very reputable saloon owned by the Gray family. We also have a general store, gunsmith, post office, train station, of course.
What more do you need?
Oh, good, they're back. And that's your friend, right?
Yep.
Okay, we're gonna stop just ahead on the right, outside the sheriff's office. Can you grab Anders off your horse and carry him in for me? Okay, this way.
Hey, fellas.
Mr. Gray! We got him. Very good.
I told you Arthur would deliver. Man has a passion for justice.
That's wonderful.
So, about my friend here?
Your idiot friend is free to go. But no more trouble from you, partner.
I promise you, this was all just a big misunderstanding. However, I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart.
I'll pretend to appreciate that. Mr. McIntosh, it has been a real pleasure. The mostly good citizens of Rhodes, we welcome you.
Well, we're just honored to be here.
And make your friend behave. We got enough trouble from some of the residents, old-timers who've gone, sadly, to seed and lost their dignity.
How terrible. Come along now. I will keep this fellow on the straight and narrow.
Come back and see us sometime soon. Excuse me, gentlemen. Bo, These better be ugly rumors. Is it true you were seen talking to that wretched Penelope Braithwaite?
I can't thank you enough.
Where have you been?
Around.
And where are you staying?
I'm renting a caravan on the edge of town behind the church. It's horrible, but no one comes looking. The whole town is trapped in this interminable feud between the two families. His lot, Gray's, and Braithwaite's.
Interesting.
Two old plantation houses, and falling out over rebel gold, and marrying cousins or not marrying. And
Arthur, Jose, you start poking around. See what you can find out about that.
I have missed you, boys. I've heard about bounty.
Well, there's been a price on my head for 13 years. It'll take a month to find us down here, and it seems like we can have a little sport.
Well, they're good bounties.
Where you hear this?
Some fellas I met at a camp near the state line said there was talk of it in bars in the north and west for 500 miles. There was talk of super agents of some sort.
Super agents. I'd love to meet one. It's just talk.
I'm sure it is, but I could not tell you.
Stay out of trouble.
Thank you, gentlemen.
Okay, so these two plantation families. Arthur, you start sniffing around the Gray's place, see what the story is there.
Yeah, I passed by it earlier with our friend, Archibald.
Good. Hosea, you see what you can find out about these Braithwaites.
All right. Thank you, Arthur.
Quite a fishing trip.
There's still time. I'm up for it.
How about you, Arthur? Or have you had enough of the chase for one day? So you... Coming or not?
Sure, why not?
Great. Hosea, why don't you lead us to that spot you were talking about? I kinda like this place.
Okay. Let's see if we can avoid any more excitement. Get a move on, will you?
Okay, so these two plantation families. Arthur, you start sniffing around. Around the Gray's place, see what the story is there?
Yeah, I passed by it earlier with our friend, Archibald.
Good. Hosea, you see what you can find out about these Braithwaites.
All right. Thank you, Arthur.
Quite a fishing trip.
There's still time. I'm up for it.
How about you, Arthur? Or have you had enough of the chase for one day?
Sure, why not?
Great. Hosea, why don't you lead us to that spot you were talking about? I kind of like this place.
Okay. Let's see if we can avoid any more excitement. All right, gentlemen, follow me.
So, how far is this creek?
It's a bit of a ride still. And it's not a creek. It's the same lake we camped on, just a different pipe.
What now, Arthur? Come on, stay together.
Wait your turn. Almost done. Oh my. You are a bad person. Yes?
Thanks, mister.
Why are you riding off on us?
So, yes, it'll be worth it. I saw some big drum and sturgeon there. Should be rock bass, bluegills, perch, pickerel, too. It's a good spot.
We'll see if you're as good at catching fish as you are at catching criminals, Arthur.
Trelawney owes me for that.
Trelawney owes everyone for something, but his information is good.
Plus, we are now ingratiated with the local law. I'd say it was a worthwhile diversion all around.
So, you're going back to see that Sheriff Gregg?
Yeah, I don't see why not. They don't know who we are down here.
He didn't seem the sharpest attacks. Neither did that deputy.
If he thinks we can be useful to him, he can certainly be useful to us. A little hiding in plain sight.
I feel like we're always hiding in plain sight.
But sometimes more smartly than others.
Trelawney's like a bad penny.
I'm not sure how good a magician he is, but he's certainly good at disappearing when he feels like it.
Where does he go?
Everywhere and nowhere, it seems. We wouldn't have got Sean back if he hadn't been weaseling around down that way, though.
Hey, Dutch, remember that time you found him in the outhouse?
Oh, yeah. We hadn't seen him in weeks. We stopped in some dead-end town in the middle of nowhere. Don't even remember the name.
You and Bill were off doing something, Arthur.
So, we pick up some supplies. I go to relieve myself. Open the door, and there's Trelawney, sitting there, newspaper in hand. Mr. Vanderlyn. I say, what the hell are you doing here? And he said, I could ask you the same thing. Now, if you wouldn't mind giving me a little privacy, I ate a rotten oyster.
This is the spot. Down to the left there.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
I saw some boats around last time. Be good to get to deeper water. Yes, over there on the shore. Easy. I'm sure nobody would mind if we borrowed one of these. Come on. All right. This looks like a fine vessel.
Okay. Come on, Arthur. Let's get her in the water.
Oh. I got a good feeling about fishing here. It's supposed to be some incredible sturgeon.
Oh. Okay, here we go. Let me row. You boys are too old for real labor no more.
You're too dumb for anything else.
You're still too quick for me, old man.
Enjoy picking on children. Now take us to the deeper water and pray for good luck and stupid fish.
But what about stupid luck and good fish?
That'll do, too. Keep going. I think here's good.
All right. Good luck, gentlemen. Where's your rod, Arthur?
Should really come here at dawn or dusk. That's when you catch the best fish. We should use a lake lure. That'll give us a much better chance of hooking something big like a sturgeon.
Strong for a good old worm.
Oh, worms are good for tiddlers like bluegill and rock bass, but you'd have to be real lucky to catch a sturgeon with one.
Lures it is, then. You heard the expert, Arthur. Let's bait up.
Keep the lure moving slowly on the water so it looks like a little fish just asking to be eaten. Something's nibbling. Got one! Ah, I should have had that one.
Come on, Arthur. You can't go back empty-handed. They're nibbling. There he is. Arthur's got a bite.
You hooked him? I got a bite. Ha! Got ya! Damn it, I lost him.
Hey, look at this beauty.
There you go.
Well done, Arthur.
They can grow a lot bigger than that. Fella told me he once saw a monster lake sturgeon near the mouth of the river, just southwest of Saint Denis. 50-pounder, he reckoned.
I would like to see that. Hey, Hosea, you remember that time we sent Arthur out fishing? He came back with 3 beautiful bass.
Not this again.
I don't think I do.
Oh, yeah. You do. He was maybe 20. 21. Walked in all full of himself. We had a big feast. Hosted him all night.
This was 15 years ago.
Oh, I remember now.
Then, the next week, Arthur and I are at the market, and Fishmonger calls out, "So how did you enjoy those bass?"
Look, you can fish, or you can go drinking all day, rob someone, and buy some fish.
I used to go fishing with this feller back in the day. Wesley, his name was. Real miserable bastard, but he loved to fish. We'd go out all the time. But one day, we were river fishing when we see a funeral procession going over the bridge, and out of the blue, Wesley stands up, takes off his hat, bows his head. Then He sits down, picks his rod back up, and carries on. Doesn't say a word. So I'm a little surprised and say, Wesley, that was nice of you. And he replies, well, felt I had to. After all, I was married to her for 30 years.
Oh, there he is. Oh, dear God. I might swim to shore.
Remember those big salmon I caught in Montana last year? We had a banquet planned that night until Copper went and scoffed the lot.
You never had control of that dog.
He had some spirit, though. Never lost the puppy in him, right to the end.
You know, I remember us saying how Blackwater was the furthest east we'd ever been. As a group, I mean.
Feels like the more we try to head west, the further east we end up.
We had all those safe spots picked out to lie low in New Austin after the ferry job.
I liked it there. Still open and wild, the way it should be. Somehow the desert makes you feel closer to the sky.
No point us trying to get back that way anytime soon. Pinkertons had patrols out all over tall trees and Great Plains. We saw when we went back for Sean.
Well, look at us now, huh? It could be worse. Plans change. That's just how life goes. Did I ever tell you my mother's buried in Blackwater?
Really? She is?
Apparently so. I only found out from an uncle of mine years later. Last I knew, she was still outside Philadelphia. I left home at 15 and didn't see her again. She and I didn't always see eye to eye. I wasn't always a very obedient child.
I can only imagine.
Still, I loved her in my own way, and she me in hers. Somehow, even from the grave, she managed to have the last laugh.
You got a bite.
Nice, you hooked him.
Well done. That one gets to fight another day, huh?
Hey, I reckon we call it a day, fellas.
Already?
You ain't been chasing down outlaws.
All right. Think we got a decent haul here. Pearson will be happy. Should we head back?
We could keep the boat not too far back to camp from here.
Good idea. Could be useful.
What about the horses?
Oh, they'll find their way back.
Just follow the shore south, Arthur.
That was fun.
Aha!
Thank you, boys. Now, Hosea.
Yes?
How about a song?
Okay. All right, I got one for you. I asked that gal to give me some.
I asked that gal to give me some. She says, wait till the taters is done. I couldn't wait till the taters was done. I couldn't wait till the taters was done. Threw her on the floor and I knocked off some. I wish to God I'd passed her by. I wish to God I'd passed her by. Taters got burned and so did I.
That was pretty good. But you know, what song we should be singing?
What?
Well, look at us. Three mariners.
Ah, of course.
Well, we and our lives in jeopardy while others live at ease. Shall we go dance this round, around, around? Shall we go dance this round, around, around? And he that is a bully boy, come pledge me on this ground, round, round, round. We care not for martial men that do our state's disdain, but we care for the merchant men that do our state's maintain. To them we dance this round, around, around. To them we dance this round, around, around. And he that is a bully boy, come pledge me on this ground, 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 ground. Oh, bravo! Bravo! Well, you know, we should not let the folks back in camp think that we had too much fun.
Indeed not. Easy.
All right. I think we are gonna be okay. I know. I always know. Whenever I got you two by my side, things are gonna be just fine. This place will be good for us. For now, anyway.
I hope so.
Well, I am going to take in the view.
I'll give these fish to Pearson.
I think I've heard enough of your opinions, miss.
Is that so? Hi there, Arthur.
Yeah. Now make yourself useful. And the first part of useful...
Arthur, how you been? I've been real worried.
What do you want?
Don't be like that. Just a few bucks, and I'm short.
Get lost.
Well, I'll go try someone with a heart.
You do that.
Oh, I'm sorry, Captain.
Okay, I'll catch you later then.
Yep.
Yes, they left the ladies in port.
And you preferred that, did you?
Ah, Herr Morgan.
And on the ladies.
Herr Strauss.
How are you enjoying yourself here?
Well enough, I guess. And you?
Well, it turns out the pursuit of freedom is not a cheap business. Not for us, and not for some of the locals.
Sharking already.
I prefer to call it banking.
You ain't the one handing out the beatings.
No, but I am the one feeding the women and children in the camp. What choice do we have, Mr. Morgan?
I don't know. Well, come on then. Tell me who.
Here's the list. Refinery worker turned hunter by the name of Vinton Holmes. You'll find him up in the hills north of Strawberry. Ah, an apprentice undertaker. This one working in Rose. His name was Gwen Hughes.
And how many of them do you think will be able to pay?
With enough encouragement, both of them.
Hosea.
Hey there.
When I thought to myself, what a pair of feckless bastards. Was up near North Elizabeth. I was fixated on this pocket watch Dutch had. Big fancy thing it was.
Oh, say whatever you damn well please, but I tell you, if I don't get out of here soon, I'm gonna kill somebody.
And if you don't stop hissing at me, I'm gonna kill you.
You come near me, sailor, and I'll slice you up.
You put that knife down or you're gonna be missing a head.
What is wrong with you two?
I ain't chopping vegetables for a living.
Oh, I'm sorry, madam. Was there insufficient feathers in your pillow?
I ain't lazy, Mr. Morgan. I'll work, but not this.
Well, ain't cooking work?
My husband and I, we shared the work. All of it. I was out in the fields. I can hunt, carry a knife, or use a gun. But I tell you, you keep me here, I'll skin this fat old coot and serve him for dinner.
Watch your damn mouth, you crazy goddamn fishwife!
Enough, both of you! Well, come with me then. You want to head out there, run with the men? So be it. But we do more than just hunting. We're hunted. And them things hunting us, well, they got guns of their own.
I ain't afraid of dying.
Good. You need anything, Mr. Pearson? Maybe me and Mrs. Adler are gonna take a little ride.
Yeah, sure. Here's my list, and can you post this letter for me while you're there?
Sure. Come on, Princess. Are you coming with me then, woman?
So I've graduated from chopping vegetables to shopping?
Shut your goddamn mouth. You cooled down then yet?
I guess. I ain't no scullion, and I sure as hell ain't taking orders from that sweating half-wit.
I guess we all gotta do our share, Princess.
Where's that letter?
Are you reading his mail now?
Oh, robbing and killing's okay, but letter reading's where we draw the line.
Here.
Dear Aunt Kathy.
You are something else.
I haven't heard from you in some time, so I pray to the Lord above that your health has not deteriorated further. Blah, blah, blah. It's boring. Ooh. Wait a sec. Listen to this. Since we last corresponded, I have traveled widely, making no small name for myself. Before you ask, I am still yet to take a wife, but I can assure you it's not for a lack of suitors. You ever actually even talk to a woman he ain't paid for?
Oh, look. We're all hiding behind something.
And what's this? Return to Tacitus Kilgore.
Oh, that. Now, that's Dutch's idea. All mails be sent to the same alias. Whenever we set up somewhere new, Strauss, he heads into town. Tells them to start expecting mail from a Tacitus Kilgore, whatever they changed it to. Here, give me that back. We got work to do.
Move out of the way, will you?
Can we pick up the pace here?
Yep.
I've been banned from the saloon for what I've done, I don't even remember going.
Okay, here we are.
So, what's the plan? I shoot the shopkeeper while you...
No! You insane?
I thought we was outlaws.
Outlaws, not idiots. We rob fools that rob other people. These people, they're just trying to get by. So you head on in there, we buy us some food to eat. And no guns.
You sure?
This time, there'll be time for killing soon enough.
What are you doing?
I'm gonna go check the mail. Nothing exciting.
Some good news. I received a telegram that my father was vindicated. What a relief.
That's what they say.
Nothing. What do you mean, nothing? What's in the parcel?
Look, it's yours, all right?
Come on, boys, get back to it.
Hello there. Hello, mister.
How do you do? Can I help you, mister?
Yes, I would like to post a letter.
All right.
Too sober to smile.
Okay, no trouble.
Thank you.
Bye now.
I heard some screams from the basement of the gunsmith earlier. I can't even imagine what he's got down there.
Well, ain't that just...
Just trying to make it through another day.
I think this is everything.
Thanks. Here, take that for yourself, okay?
Thanks.
Well, give it back then. Jesus. I didn't ask for his goddamn help.
Why don't you drive?
Okay.
Come on, lady, get a move on.
I like Sadie, not lady.
I know.
Yeah.
So, you get everything?
I think so.
And some new clothes, I see?
Don't start. I can wear what I damn well want. Like I told you, my husband and I shared all the work. I wasn't some little wife with a flower in her hair baking cherry pies all day.
Yeah, I don't doubt that. You sure look the part now. Won't be long before you're smoking cigars and playing the harmonica.
I'll have you know, I used to love playing the harmonica before. Well, my house and everything I own got burned to the ground.
I know. I'm real sorry about what you know. Maybe I'll keep my eye out for another one.
I don't want no pity. Just treat me equal and know nobody's taking nothing from me ever again.
Mm-hmm. Just don't kill the camp cook.
Hey there!
Hey.
What you folks up to?
Just heading home.
You're in Lemoyne Raider country.
Keep it cool.
You need to pay a toll to pass through here.
No, I don't think so.
You don't think so? How about you pull over right now?
Pull over?
That's what I said.
Hey, how's about this?
Go!
Go, go, go!
Shit! Let's get the hell out of here! Go! Get back here! What the hell was that?
There was
enjoying this far too much.
Yeah, you run, you goddamn coward! I think we're good here, Arthur. Nice shooting. All right, I'll drive us back.
No, pass those reins here.
Why?
Because you've caused enough trouble already.
I'm fine. We showed those bastards, huh?
Remind me not to get on your bad side.
Never gonna get there at this pace. And they was clearly planning to bushwhack us.
You did good. But that's a lot of mess to make near camp. Hope it don't bring anyone sniffing around.
Are you gonna tell Dutch?
Maybe, if he asks. But maybe not.
Hey, watch it! So who did they say they were? Lemoyne Raiders?
Yeah, something like that. Who knows? Anyway, don't you go ribbing Pearson about that letter.
How dare you? I wouldn't dream of it.
Right, you wouldn't.
I have traveled widely, making no small name for myself.
I won't be giving you no mail to post anytime soon, that's for sure.
I just want to peek in that journal of yours. The mind boggles.
Not a chance. Yeah.
You didn't get yourself killed then, Miss Adler.
Not quite.
Well, I'd like to say I missed your refined conversations, but I'd be lying.
I enjoyed myself out there.
Yes, Mrs. Adler did okay.
At shopping?
Yes, at shopping.
Thank you, Mr. Morgan.
Don't mention it. I would ride with you again, Mrs. Adler, if you will ride with me.
Maybe. If you prove you can handle yourself.
Well, they say I lack finesse, but I ain't afraid of gun smoke.
We got this, Arthur. You've already done me a big favor today. Okay, Miss High and Mighty.
And nice pants, by the way.
Oh, shut up. Arthur?
Good to see you.
Good job finding this spot.
You found it too.
I wouldn't have if you hadn't talked me into it. Anyway, I won't disturb you.
Yep.
Mr. Morgan, I feel I made a bit of a fool of myself again.
We've all done it.
And you saved my life again.
Well, maybe one day you'll save mine. Or my soul. Yeah, I'd like that.
Don't make fun of me.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Anyway, it wasn't a complete waste of time. I stole this from one of those awful men. You should have it.
Thank you, but you were blind drunk.
I was drunk, but I never forget my manners. Be well, Mr. Morgan.
So, apparently, the horseless carriage is a reality.
This stew is decidedly lacking on decent meat, Mr. Morgan.
Hi, Mama.
I like a horse well enough to not want to give one up for a machine.
Not the best quality, but some seasoning will hide it.
Everyone is mean.
I know how you feel.
Well, it's better than nothing, Pearson.
Good job, Mr. Morgan.
Mind your manners a little. Mr. Pearson, he takes good care of us.
So, what do you think of the place?
Seems fine. For now.
Yep. Should buy us a bit of time, I hope. You okay, Lenny?
Yeah, Lemoyne wouldn't be my first choice, but this is a good spot.
It's just for now.
Gentlemen, beautiful night.
Evening, Arthur.
Like your new home?
I won't miss that other place, that's for sure.
Feel I understand it very much. I'm sorry to complain that this is just so.
All right?
You okay, Uncle?
Yeah, I'm gonna do some sniffing around, see if I can drum up some leads.
Well, do it quietly. Listen, Charles. You're about the best man I know.
Aye.
Here you go, boy. Ah, there, boy. This way. Come on. Yeah. Yeah.
Yep.
Hey, folks.
Howdy.
Mister.
Hello, mister. First time? Store's pretty self-explanatory. Feel free to browse goods and sundries on the shelves. There's a full range in the catalog right here. All right, but if it has feathers or fur, keep it in the bag.
Now, let me have a look.
Yep. Okay. Something else you're after?
Thanks, partner.
I haven't seen much of anything.
Of course, of course. Oh, and here is my dear friend, Arthur Callahan. Boy is a hunter. Boy is a killer. Arthur, you've met but not been introduced to Mr. Oh, I'm so sorry, Sheriff Gray.
How are you doing, sir?
I'm fine.
Tough business you boys had.
We did?
Oh, there's no need to pretend with me, sir. Life can be tough.
So it can.
And no man owes another anything.
No, sir.
But still, I feel you were hard done by. Losing your employment like that. But still, here in Rhodes, we have work enough for honest men.
Ah, that's some strong stuff. Still, don't seem to be doing you any harm, I guess.
Exactly.
Whoa.
Excuse me a moment.
I told you we was moving up in this world. Deputies.
You have finally lost your mind.
Amongst these drunkards, hillbillies, and slavers? Good, honest thieves like us. We're bound to be moralizers in a place like this. Oh, Sheriff Gray, you are back.
Now listen, sir. There is shine in them woods, though, and it is costing this county its good name and the state a whole lot of income. You boys wouldn't mind rooting it out. Maybe we'll make you permanent. I gotta set me down a second.
Not a problem, sir. Not a problem at all. You are in safe hands now. And people waste time with the temperance movement. Liquor never dulled a good man's senses. Arthur, you ride with the deputy. Bill and I will follow.
Climb on up. Let's go.
Archibald?
How are you?
Pretty good.
And your friend is behaving himself?
Oh, yes. I think he's learned his lesson.
Congratulations on becoming a temporarily deputized citizen of Scarlet Meadows County. Most towns just get bounty hunters to do their dirty work these days, but Sheriff Gray believes the law should keep the law. Now, I'm sure I don't need to remind you there's a chain of command here.
There is?
Dang straight there is. This is a dangerous business, but follow my lead and you'll be just fine.
Sure. Hey! Archibald wants to remind us he's in charge here.
Of course!
Who else would be?
You were a big help with them Anderson boys, and I put in a very good word with the sheriff on your behalf.
We appreciate that.
We rounded up the others soon after. I'm pushing for the rope myself, but that's by the by.
So, these moonshiners.
Not just any moonshiners. Braithwaites. I told you about the Braithwaites?
Pretty sure you did.
Old Cotton family had a fortune at one point until, well, a few changes in the labor laws. Now they're dealing in moonshine. We found their stills hidden all over Lemoyne. Quick as we destroy one, another one pops up. You could call it a pitiful fall from grace, if they had any grace to start with.
I have no time for tax dodgers.
Not to mention the fact that Catherine Braithwaite has a rather expensive interest in thoroughbred horses to maintain.
But I heard something about it being gold these families were fighting over.
Well, that's the rumor. But the Grays and the Braithwaites think the others stole a fortune from them. But it happened so long ago, I don't know for sure if it's true.
Must be tough being rich, huh?
So I imagine.
That badge rather suits you, Mr. W.
Yes. I thought so, too.
Does it feel good to be back at it? Serving your country?
I wouldn't go that far.
Whoa! Whoa! Hold up. You see that wagon?
These damn flies! I swear they got it in for me.
You could try washing.
Keep your eyes open. No, this must have happened recently. Hey, come have a look at this. Look, suit and tie, one bullet clean through the forehead. Well, my money says this is the handiwork of a gang called the Lemoyne Raiders.
Yeah, I've run into them.
Let's see if we've got any identification. Okay. We should get going. I'll send someone over here later to clean this up. Would you mind taking the reins? I want to have a look at these papers.
Sure.
I'll direct you. Okay. Frederick Mitchell, Lemoyne State Legislator. Poor feller. Yes, this certainly smacks of the Raiders to me. Bunch of ex-Army Free Staters without an ounce of respect for the law. That's 7 government officials they've murdered this year alone.
Yep. Not the nicest fellers in my experience.
Oh, and I know the Braithwaites are in business with them. No shame. Trash begets trash, my Uncle Reginald used to say. He had a few stories, let me tell you. Town preacher and town sheriff. Would drink a sailor under the table before breakfast. He had one tiny hand, like a child's, on the end of a grown man's arm. But anyway, this tells you what kind of people the Braithwaites are. Selling moonshine to murderers. Go right at the crossroads. I tell folks don't even speak to him. Don't even look him in the eye.
I'm sure I wouldn't.
They're right again here. Here we are. So what was I saying?
Something about the Braithwaites, I think.
Even saying that word makes me sick. Now, anyone we find here, we bring in alive, understood? Come on, and take this operation down for good. Come on. Let's see what we're dealing with. See? See? What did I tell you, boys? What did I say? I said this place was crawling with vermin, and we just found ourselves the rat's nest par excellence, as they say in Paris. My aunt, she went to Paris back in '78.
How will you handle this?
Well, the way I see
Actually, let my friend here decide. He doesn't have your fine way with words, but he is definitely the man for the job.
Let's split up. Arthur and Bill, me and Archibald.
We'll take this way.
Let's stop these filthy, degenerate tax dodgers. The cheek of them, a fine
Remember what he said. We need them alive. Let's just knock them out and tie them up.
Got it, Deputy Williamson.
See one by the bridge over there?
think you take this one, Bill?
With pleasure.
Add 'em to the pile, Arthur.
I think that's it.
Well, what do we do now?
We better destroy all this. Any of your boys can handle explosives?
Sure. Anyone but him.
Oh, so think you're real funny, don't you?
Tell me about you.
That is the last time I'll mention it, I swear.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Well,
Tell me you're almost done, Arthur.
Sure. Just a second.
anymore. Do you?
No.
Let's find Dutch and get out of here.
Fine by me.
Well done. Well, forgive me, but me and my men must return to our lives. Ah, seems like we failed to destroy the last of the moonshine.
Sure.
Would you like us to?
Well, I normally take it. For personal consumption, it's sort of part of the job. But I better get back home. Why don't I just take a jug or two and leave you boys the rest to show that there's no hard feelings on account of the war?
We are all Americans.
Of course. My cousin, Webster, he used to say some of us is not as American as others, if you know what I mean. Only I didn't quite. Come on, you degenerate, no-good, white trash, hillbilly piece of scum. I know you, Billy Lime.
Finally.
You've always been a piece of crap. Come on, move.
We have a life on a land so stupid, a backwater so backwards that even we are like geniuses. Bill, get this stuff out of here. Come on, you ride with me.
Okay.
Should I stash this somewhere near camp, boss?
Yes, show it to Hosea. I'm sure he can find a use for it. Bit of trouble back there, Arthur?
Ain't there always? From what they was yelling, I think they were the buyers.
Old Archibald didn't ask too many questions, so neither should we.
I ain't planning to.
That was worth the effort, though. Deputized and hiding in plain sight. These lawmen, these two families. I mean, I really think we can play this from all sides. It's got Hosea written all over it.
This is starting to sound like the Young Dutch again.
What do you mean, Young Dutch? I'm as strong as I have ever been. Hey, you know what? Why don't I race you back?
Okay, you're on.
That's the spirit. Okay. On my word. Set, go! You never were much of a rider.
We'll see about that.
quite so good at running away, Arthur.
I never knew age had slowed you down quite so much.
Well, time is a bastard. When you get to be my age, well, you'll know that better than anything. Be well. I had fun with you today. I was gonna say you're like a son to me. But you're more than that.
Here you are, boy.